You go.
Let him see it.
It's going?
Yes.
It's going. All right. You get to walk today. No, of course. I'm going to leave it all in there for the documentary. Come on, Aunt Kim, don't look at me. Don't go. Leave it in there.
Welcome everybody to the Pull Up Experience Podcast edition.
Yes.
I got a treat for y'all today. Woo. First of all, as you could probably tell from Brandon's Cheech and Chong shirt, we are on episode 42, and it's all about 420 friendly products when it comes to health and wellness. Today, our guest of honor is Miss Kim and Mr. Brian, and they are going to tell us all about the Balm health, healing, and growth that we've been able to experience. So, without further ado, welcome. Please tell the people more about who you are.
I'm Kim Flowers.
I'm Brian
This is
Flowers.
my husband, Brian Flowers. And in 2018, I created a product using marijuana because I've learned that it helps to reduce pain and inflammation. So I started playing around with it, playing around with different essential oils that go in it, forcing people to try it, pushing him down the steps to see if it could work or not. Because everybody was feeling better, but I didn't have the exact recipe, you know, and I didn't have the smell together. I didn't have a whole lot of things. So it took a whole lot of testing, a whole lot of trying. I'm not a chemist. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a pharmacy, anybody. I just learned about essential oils. I learned about the benefits of essential oils. And I learned about the benefits mostly of cannabis oil. So just playing around with it, I created a rub, I created a lotion, I created a personal lubricant, I created another personal lubricant that's straight oil, and then I created a hair oil. So all of these are full of omega-3 and omega-6 and omega-9 fatty acids.
So, okay, I got a question, because that's crazy that this plant is able to do all these essential things, from hair growth, hair oil, to actual lubricant. So I want to know, how is that possible? Because I'm trying to wrap my head around, I can put it in my hair, but I can also ingest it at the same time.
Exactly.
And then rub it on my skin.
It's been around since 2900 BC. People have been using cannabis to heal since 2900 BC. Do you know it can help your skin keep youthful? And it's an antioxidant. It helps your skin keep its elasticity because of all of the omega-3 and all the omega-6 fatty acids that go in it. Our body needs fatty acids, you know, the good kind. And do you also know, and what I've also realized is that endocannabinoids, they're in every single one of us, and they are receptors. They connect our cells for our brain and for our nervous system. So when we apply cannabis to that, it has an effect on your brain, but it also binds with your nervous system.
So you bought a bottle of that today. So my next question, so that kind of explains why, okay, I don't want to get political on y'all, but it kind of makes sense why they banned it they made it illegal. Because the pharmaceutical companies, they give you the
man-made.
The man-made, right. Versus the actual stuff you need.
Yeah.
We're gonna get real political today.
So the Balm. I've used the Balm before. My dad uses the Balm, and it actually works. It absolutely works. It's amazing for injuries, for burns, for scars, for a little bit of everything. And I was shocked when you first gave me the Balm that it worked. I ended up injuring my ankle and used it immediately for the swelling. I'm like, let me check this out and see if it works. And it works, which prompted me to reach out to my dad because he has issues. He keeps trying to tell me he can't move like he used to move. I don't believe it.
Right.
I personally don't believe it.
Right.
But he's using the Balm, and he definitely loves the effects. He says he's able to get up faster and seem to move and get his day going faster. You know, a lot of people that I know use it. just because that have been having issues with even walking.
Right.
And you can rub it on yourself and it can relieve pain, swelling, and everything, and it is phenomenal.
Yes.
I do agree. I second that motion, y'all. Y'all know my back deodorant is what I like to call the Balm. For me, sitting, I work from home, and a lot of our stuff is virtual consultation. So it's hours on hours on hours, and not like the cute money long way, but the Balm is. Man, it's the bomb for real. They should have called it the bomb instead of the bomb, because you rub that thing down on your back, and then if you jump in the shower with it still on your back, and somehow like your pores open up, and then it really gets to soothing, because there's essential oils in there, right?
Yes, there are like over 14 different essential oils that I use in the rub. And the one essential, there's so many, I can't remember exactly what everything does, but I did write it down. So the first one, the main one, the most expensive one is a helichrysum. They call it a straw flower. It's a plant.
I'm sorry, Kim. You gotta explain this to Marquette. She don't know what that is and whatnot.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Good looking out.
No problem.
You must have been able to see that all the way from Hawaii with this shirt.
You know what?
I appreciate that. You a good friend.
No problem.
But it's a straw flower. It's called a straw flower.
Okay.
And it's a medicinal flower. It's a natural antibiotic. It's a natural anti-inflammation.
Okay.
I don't use that word a lot.
Anti-inflammatory.
Inflammatory. Yes, I do. I use
You better than me.
I
I would
stumbled
say
over my
inflamed.
words. But and it's antimicrobial. So it helps against staph infections
Wow.
and things like that. Another one, did you know black pepper?
Get out.
You can create a black pepper oil, and that helps to relieve pain, inflammation, antispasmodic, tendinitis, and arthritis.
Wow.
So when you have those leg cramps at night, and I get those every once in a while, I just reach over and grab the rub, or I hit him first and tell him to get it for me. My leg is cramping. Your leg is cramping, you'll act right. But you will after you use the rub, because it does help to take the spasms and the cramps, and get, relieve those really quite fast. And I really think I do that rather than Tylenol.
Yeah.
I do that rather than Aleve. And it's just a personal opinion. I'm not telling anybody not to help themselves, however they need to be helped. But I was talking to this one lady, and she was saying how she was in the hospital for a month because she took 2 Benny Tylenols. They started eating away at her stomach lining. And whether it's just a nervous, whether you feel like you just, in
I'll pop
pain.
some real quick.
Right, and just take 2, take 4, take 10, take 12.
Right.
Before you know it, your stomach hurt, and you gotta go to the hospital.
One of the things I like about it too, since it's all natural, you get all the benefits of all these products, in one rub.
It's a one-stop shop.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's good.
And it's
No,
helpful,
The
'cause
420, the
Right.
420
Effect,
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
Right.
It's working.
Because it's more than
around
just CBD infused, which I love too. It's like actual plant-based products.
natural.
Yeah, natural,
Mhm.
holistic health. And I love, because I globetrot myself. But so are these products, because I know somebody all the
Toledo
way in
ain't globetrotting.
Texas.
Right.
You said Toledo ain't globetrotting. You got to start somewhere. But I know a braider down in Texas who uses these all balm oils on her client's hair, and their hair has grown thicker. Nakia, their hair
Man,
grows
what?
thicker.
Y'all see me growing my hair
longer.
out? Y'all see me growing my hair out?
Oh,
I haven't had. I have
Okay.
definitely. It absolutely
You a little
works.
patchy.
You look like
You know,
Santa Claus.
when you can look in the mirror, when you can look in the mirror and your edges are coming back from all the styles and all the, hats and, just working out, sweating, your edges start coming out from, whatever type of styles you're doing, too much flat iron
You
or
just shot
whatever.
baby hair going on.
Right, you see me, look,
I see
I'm
you, I
so
see you.
excited, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take this all the way to the end, I'm gonna grow this all the way out, because the edges are definitely there, seriously ladies, if you're looking for a product to bring those edges back, my hair is fuller, it looks healthier, it looks shiny, lustrous is what I call it, lustrous, but it absolutely works. I had braids, And that's what I use to oil my hair. I oiled it about every 2 days. I took the braids out. I was worried about having the braids. Would my hair fall out with it? No, my hair, like I said, it's the healthiest it's ever been. Y'all gonna see me? I'm not gonna. It's coming down my back. Don't mind the little flip though. But it's starting. It's getting there. It's getting there. See me next year.
So I got a question, because I mean, we're so where does it all start? Because I mean, you guys didn't just wake up one day like, you know what, I'm tired of going to the pharmacy to grab my prescription. I'm gonna go do this. Like, where did it all
That's a
begin?
good question, because I could.
Good.
Well, one of the things, like, because I used to work in the pharmacy when I was in the military,
Okay.
so I just kind of saw.
They're
check
Thank you
rates.
for your service.
Oh yeah, thank you
Yes.
guys. Thank you guys.
Sure, thank you. But yeah, I just happened to see like all the different types of drugs that people would get dispensed,
Mhm.
the medications, and like the opioid crisis we have now in our country.
Mhm.
And they're giving people stuff for pain, and you can use something that's natural
Mm-hmm.
that can do the same thing without having to worry about getting dependent on drugs, dependent on prescriptions.
Going to
Absolutely.
rehab.
So that's
Singing a rehab song.
Right. And I used to run track, so I got like this knee problem, and it got real bad. You know, like in the wintertime.
Yeah, right.
Killing
Yeah,
me,
you
and
can
she just
feel it.
said, "Well, I'm gonna just try this and try that." She started with the product. She started making a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and it was helping. And then she said, "Well, we got to make it all natural, because we were buying like different brand name products to kind of make it at first, and then we switched to trying to go all natural. And that took some time, like 40 different episodes later.
I mean, but you guys
You know,
definitely
so-
have it. Since I met Kim and Brian, we had a farm together.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we grew our own vegetables and fruits. We had the watermelon going on. But
Yes.
when I met them, she immediately, first of all, we were in the hot sun with all the bugs. So every time we came down to tend the land, she would give us some spray to spray on us. And it was all natural. No bugs. Didn't get bit up.
No mosquito bites or nothing.
Nothing. Didn't get beat up. It was
Whoa.
like, it worked. And so then she started giving me the balm. Later on, she came with the hair products. And what I like about the hair products is she has different formulas. There's a light for fine hair like myself, and also for thick hair.
Yes.
So she has different formulas, so you don't have to worry about, is it going to be too heavy. You get the right oil for your hair, your hair type. And everything that I've tried is tried and true.
Yep. The
Everything,
braider,
yes.
yeah, the braider in Texas called me 2 days ago. And Janae Starr, that's my daughter. And she says, "Mom, I had someone complain about the oil, the hair oil." I said, "Well, really?" I said, "What was the complaint?" And she said they were upset because their hair was growing too much and too fast.
That's a real complaint.
When you wear it for protective style, you don't want it to keep growing out.
Right.
Take it out
Braids
and do
look
it.
raggedy after a week and a half.
Right,
There you go.
exactly.
But that's a
So she had to
wonderful
keep
problem to
getting-
have.
Right. But that was the first time I've heard a complaint regarding hair oil.
That's a good point.
Yeah, that was from the first time I got my braids to the second. I definitely noticed the difference in the how fast the hair grew out.
I had my hair braided for about a month now, and I can usually keep it braided for 2, but they gotta come out now. Those were terrible.
I love that, because a lot of products will tell you. I love how your product has a dual purpose, especially when it comes to hair, because you know how we are. We're sensitive about our hair. But a lot of products will say, "We'll grow your hair, we'll grow your hair, you'll grow your hair," and yours actually does have the stimulants
Yes.
to help stimulate dead follicles and stuff. But
Oh, yeah.
it helps to retain the length, which is really the
Yes.
hair growth. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yes.
If they're, like, people don't realize that. I think we grow hair, but if you can't keep it, it don't matter if you keep breaking at the same
Right,
point.
right.
And the fact that yours actually like coats the
Helps
strands
to
and helps us to
regrow. Right.
retain the length.
Right, because of the collagen.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you pronounce it. Collagen. That is what is in CBD or hemp oil or broccoli oil.
Mm-hmm.
And so that helps your hair. That and all the fatty acids that are in there will help grow your hair out, strengthen your hair. I have a sister who has alopecia, and I gave her, she chose to cut her hair off, and that's her choice, and that's fine. But I wanted her to she started using it, and her hair started growing back, and she was like, "Oh, no." because she doesn't want to be bothered with hair.
Mm.
So Jada Pinkett, buy some of this stuff and stop playing. We can get all this whole stuff we're talking about out here.
Go to my website.
It's the real
Yeah.
deal.
We have a show notes, Jada Pinkett, so get some, okay? Stop all the talking stuff.
We can help you. I can help you.
But the rub, like the lotion or the rub, work good for like skincare.
Yeah,
Yeah,
eczema.
Eczema?
I can't beat it.
Eczema.
Wow.
It helps with
And
eczema.
it's so soft, and it leaves your skin so soft but not oily.
Right.
And that's what I like about it too.
So question, so I got a friend, he needs to grow his beard out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what probably would be good for guys trying to get their beard to be fuller?
You can use light oil
Light oil,
because
okay.
it's for everyday use.
Mm-hmm.
So you just rub a little bit, when you're washing up. When you wash
Just
your
throw it
face,
in.
you get a little bit and just wash it in there.
Make sure you hit, or I'm sorry, your friend.
I'll let him know. I'm about from before we get done with the episode. Okay.
For your friend.
A lot of people would rather do natural products for pain, for healing, for hair especially, because we are sensitive about it. We have to be sensitive about our hair because for some reason these edges don't act right. So, I think that it's just a wonderful thing that you guys are doing, and we want to get the word out for sure and let people know that these products work. If you're in pain, if you have any type of injury, healthy skin, healthy glowing hair, skin and hair, it's the real deal, guys. It really is. That's why we had to have Kim and Brian on.
Oh yeah, no.
Something natural, and a lot of people are making a transition of trying to get out of the pain medication, especially with not being able to even get it the way it used to be prescribed. So there's another method, everybody. There's another method, and it's all natural. Kim and Brian are gonna give us all the information for their products, and we'll have them down at.
And it's show notes. Yep. All right.
Yes.
But I want to get some mechanics of it all because you guys. So you went from treating Brian's.
Well, I had
the push.
I had a 10-pound son, and he separated my pelvic bones.
We're talking about 10 pounds.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes.
I'm more imagine that you said.
Yeah. He's a big boy. He's grown now. He's a bigger boy. But, so I had a back sciatica. I still have it. And just no matter when, every once in a while, it'll just go out. It went out a couple times when we was at the farm. It went out when I was trying to line dance at Mary's party. I couldn't explain.
Shout out to Mary, by the way.
Yes.
Shout out to
Yes.
Mary.
Hey, Mary.
Yes.
It's embarrassing. You don't say anything, but I had a remedy. I had a solution. I had a plan. And my slogan is, do you have a plan for pain? Because it's coming. And I'm not trying to be Debbie Downer, but that's just life.
Right.
People have life insurance. People plan for all kind of insurances and all kind of things, but do we have a plan for pain? Whether it's physical pain, whether it's emotional pain, any kind of pain, do we have a plan for it? Do we know how we're going to act when something happens? Do we know how we're going to respond when things happen that could be the worst thing that ever happened? You're going to jump in a casket? You're going to run around in circles?
You preach today.
So you get some of that all Balm.
Right. And just be ready.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people I talk to, especially a lot of people you guys' age, when I talk to them about pain, I'm not in any pain. I don't have pain. And that's very true. They may not have it right now. But one day I was in the car and I threw open the car door to get something and stuck my leg out. And then I leaned over because I forgot something. The car door came, bam, right on my ankle. So as soon as I got home, and I bruise easy, I'll turn pink and blue and yellow and green and all of those colors normally. But after I used this, I didn't change colors and I didn't have as much swelling as I would normally have.
So it's preventive.
Yes.
Wow.
The real deal. The real deal. Shout out to Love. We're all a part of Love Sustainably. Mary,
Your mustache.
Mary, Shalana, Mike, And Ray.
Right.
So we all met through Tim Lewis.
Yes.
And shout out to Tim.
Hey,
He'll
Tim.
be on
Tim.
soon.
All right.
He comes
Tim
on
will be on
soon.
soon. But just a good group of people, and that are actually all manufacturing.
Yeah.
All of us are manufacturing products.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yep, your wine.
Now we are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now I wasn't until I met them. I wasn't until I met Tim. And when Tim first started talking to me about manufacturing and things of that nature and working with CBD or 420 broccoli, I didn't know how I was going to be able to do this legally. And I did not want to go to jail. So for the most part, I was giving it out just because I wanted people to feel better, just because I wanted people to know that there's another way.
That's good.
You know, and then I needed the reviews. I wanted to know, is it just me?
Right.
You know, is it just my family?
You said Brian's body being
Yeah,
biased.
I'm sorry.
You got tired of being injured. It worked.
You got tired of being injured.
It worked, man. It worked.
It worked. I didn't have a choice.
Listen, it works.
Right.
But yeah, so I needed real reviews. I needed real testers. I needed to know, is it me? Am I just
Right.
So yeah, and then I have a good time doing it because I don't mind helping people. I don't mind, making sure people have their stuff together. That's just what I do. And people that know me know that I've been in the church for a long time. Spent a lot of time in the church. So this would be considered a little bit controversial, I think, maybe. Not. I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Actually.
There we go.
Because this is being a benefit. This is being a blessing.
Yeah, this is
And
absolutely
I've heard a little
ministry.
bit of, pushback, from certain people. But that's okay.
They'll be all right.
They can take Tylenol.
Jesus forgive you.
And Jesus served the people though, and I love what you said. I started off not to make the money. I didn't start the business for the money. I started the business for the service that it provides and the health and healing that you provided. But this, for me, as somebody I feel like get ministered to, just from your presence is different, right? Because you're just a good person. I don't know how to say it better because it's just that simple. So I don't have no fancy way to say it, but she's bomb, y'all. All bomb, you know what I'm saying? But I told her the same thing. You had these babies, you had these back aches. I was telling her, like, I need something similar. And she's like, well, try this back deodorant. She didn't call it that. I just I love it. That's all my clients know the back deodorant. I give them the label and everything. But it's a simple service. Like we sometimes we get so stuck in the steeple that we forget about the people when it comes to church and ministry and loving on one another and service. And I love that you have served your way into success when it comes to this, and it's not even the end of the story. It's still the beginning.
Right.
Exactly. You moved on.
I want to go to the churches, and I want to tell everybody in the church, don't be afraid.
I'm
It's not
sorry,
going to get you. Okay.
It can't get
It's
you.
not going to get, wait.
The potions.
No, that's what I was just going to say. You moved on to the lubricants.
It's not going to get you high.
Let's talk about this since you said
wait.
out.
I do want to talk about the stigma because I think people get the stigma. Like you said, people in the church think, the stigma is, you guys are going to get high. You guys are going to start stealing. The crazy stigma that come along with marijuana, with the broccoli. And I think I love you guys are debunking that because it's more than just that. It's more than just teenagers eating potato chips at 3 a.m. It is something that's actually benefiting you. Because our documentary the other day was talking about how we got black men getting locked up. We got everything from the government telling you it's evil, it's going to ruin your brain and stuff like that.
Going to hell with gas.
Right. And
But you can buy it from me though.
industry.
Yeah, you can buy it from me. I'm gonna start the business.
Right. And now 2022 now is becoming legalized. Now we got whole farms about it now. And I don't know. I won't be political on this episode, okay? But
politically speaking, what I do love is the culture is moving forward.
It
And there's
is.
some things that are undeniable when it comes to successful and sustainable business. And I think a lot of that has attributed to everybody wanting to have a healthy lifestyle. They want to eat better. They want to know what's in the products that
Right.
they're being given. And I love how you break down. First of all, you could tell us what's in your thing.
Right, you
know,
pronounce it.
Yeah, he said we used to go with mixing up other people's stuff to figuring out what the right thing is and putting it together ourselves. Not with a chemistry background. You really. I think when we work for other people, there's this department, and usually every company called continuous improvement.
Right.
And it's all about how can we be better for the customer? How can we make it better? And
Right.
I've seen you go through this process, even with the label changes. You know, you are like, how can I switch it? The smell, if it smelled too much like traditional grass, you're like, I don't want that because I still want it to be open for everybody.
Right.
So how has navigating that process been just as an entrepreneur and business owner?
Being open and listening and being willing to receive correction, or being willing to receive the no's, the dislikes, you know, because everybody ain't gonna like it, and that's okay. You know, the Bible says, woe to you if everybody like you. You don't want everybody to like you. You really don't want everybody to like you.
Yeah.
You know, and that's okay. So I'm open to that.
Yeah.
You know, but if people come and say, I love your product, but it smells so bad, I can only use it at night before I go to bed. Well, that's not gonna work. You know? That's my mom said that.
We up in the closet, put it on.
Right.
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 What you been doing on your break?
Like me?
Right.
And after a while, I became nose blind. I was like, Mom, what you mean smell? What you talking about? You know?
I
But,
know, blind.
you know, I had to go stick my head in a pot of dry coffee and clear all that out so I can just figure out, you know, what do I need to take away and what do I need to add. So the good thing is we were talking about Tim, and he introduced me to this company called Organic Plus Brands, and they provide the oil. So I use their oil that is lab tested, which is a great thing, that is manufactured in a facility that's sterile and that's clean. So I can take their oils now that are cleaner. Not saying that mine wasn't, it was just a huge process to make mine clean. It took hours and hours and hours and hours and filter and filter and filter and filter, you know, because I didn't want any residue that looks gross. It
Right.
smells, you know, it's bad. So I'm using theirs, and then I mix it with what I have so that we have a cleaner, better smelling product. So yeah.
I like that. Also, because you have continued to grow this thing, and it's actually, like, it's stuff that works.
Yes.
So how can we support you? Like, what's the best way to get in touch with you?
The best way to get in touch with me is on Facebook or Instagram. You can DM me at _allbalm on Instagram and at the allbalm on Facebook. But I do have a website now. I haven't updated the pictures with my new labels because just finished those, but the products are there. They're still the same. And it's www.theallbalm.com. So all the information is there.
So I had a question because, like I said, we know the cannabis industry opened up as a whole. If someone was interested in making, I don't know, broccoli wine, I'm pretty sure that's is that a thing?
Yes, it is.
It is? Oh,
It is?
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I had some with that. Okay, my bad. All
You know
right.
you didn't have that.
No, you
No,
know.
it's
I
just
didn't.
not legal in Ohio yet.
Yet? Okay.
Yet.
But they do have
we'll be
infused
the
wine.
we'll be the
Hopefully,
first ones.
hopefully before.
We'll be the first
Yes.
You know,
ones.
so your wines come through.
And y'all know, because her products are nice and clean and get you there, but her not hot. 2 U wines,
Yeah, I'll get you there already.
but they are actually
That's a
nice and
fact.
clean and sterile. Like it's it's not mucky, and when you clear through all that muck and get straight to the special part of it, that's why I get you there.
Yeah.
Is you laughing?
Not at all.
Okay, Beneficial Bay Cabernet, y'all know the black tops. When y'all come in here at 4425 Mayfield Road, South Euclid, Ohio, to support 2 U wines, make sure you come, tell a friend, bring a friend, come again, get you a wine slushie, leave me a bottle of the black tops. I like the Cabernet.
Mention Beneficial Bay and get 10% off Cabernet.
Ooh, I love it. We love to see it. Don't say I never put y'all on to nothing.
Look at that. I need my own wine now, you know what I'm saying? light skin one could be me, you know what I'm saying? I'll make that one mean, you know what I'm saying? We'll talk about that later in another episode. But I wanted to know, so if I wanted to make my broccoli infused, whatever it may be, how do I go about getting it from concept to fruition like you guys did?
We partnered with a company called Organic Plus Brands. We could just put you in touch with them, and
Okay.
they can steer you in the direction that you want to go. But I would first say is to have your own product. You know, just don't go in and get their oil and then put a label on it and sell it, because they don't recommend that. That's not being very creative. You know, they're looking for more and more different kinds of products. I'm coming out soon with a infused rosewater toner for your base, and some seasonings
Oh,
and
I love
spices
it.
for your salad, and a vinaigrette
I love it.
for your salad.
Wow. Can I about
You know?
think about some gum? You
And
know?
she got a pet care one for the vet. You know.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
with the coat for the dogs and everything.
Yes.
Oh, that would be so good.
We use it
Yes.
on ours. She got
Right.
hurt
During
herself.
COVID, we got a dog. And anybody knows me knows that I'm not a pet person at all. I don't know what happened.
He's pretty.
I don't know what I was thinking.
He's pretty. He's big and pretty.
He's a pit bull.
You got a pit bull after not being a dog person?
At all.
Hey,
You
listen,
know, and the
we
kids
gonna jump
like-
right in there.
Right.
Right. If
He's
you
a
gonna
lover,
do it
though.
all.
Seriously, he's a lover.
Yeah, he is. He's very spoiled and he's very affectionate. But any little thing, I can experiment on him now. You know, if I'm trying to protect the dog,
Yeah,
it's
right.
too late.
That's why he's so happy he ain't going nowhere.
Right.
So I got another question. So, all right. So we talk about the highs. Let's talk about some low or some of the things that people don't know when it comes down to creating a product like that one. And what is some of the difficulties that you might have faced while trying to get it, get the product
I
out?
can say for one, sure, like with her labels again, just learning how to even design it. She just happens to have that background, and was able to do a lot of her marketing part of it. So that was helpful. They have a lot of apps out there that can help you design your own, different types of logos and stuff like that. But it takes time to definitely get it the right way.
How you
You
want
know
it.
what I'm saying? How you
Right.
want it. So,
And according to the government.
yeah.
Because it hasn't been tested by the FDA, we can't say that it eliminates, I can't say that it eliminates pain, but other people could say it. So I can't make those claims on my website, but I can have reviews on my website.
Okay.
I can't make those claims on Instagram or Facebook, but other people can. So you have to be creative with how you label things, and then you have to make sure that the warnings are on there. You have to make sure that people know what it is you got and what it is you're working with. So you can't just, sit at home and manufacture something out of your home and think you can sell it legally. It needs to be purchased from a company that's doing it the legal way. And it can be done though. It's not impossible. It's not hard. You just talk to them and be open. It's not too late.
Yeah. So it's the right way, like you said, it's the right way and it's the wrong way to do it.
Right.
And I keep jumping back to these oils because I just want to know some information about them. I know that one of them is a cream
Yes.
and one of them is an actual oil. So can you tell us a little bit about those?
This is a love oil. I call it a love oil because it can be used as a personal lubricant.
That's different.
That's why I actually want to do a demonstration.
And that one
This one is
actually-
also edible.
Right.
Yes,
Well,
but
right?
you can
I was
also
gonna say,
use
You
this.
can ingest it.
Yes,
Yeah.
this because it's oil.
So if you want to put on your salad or
Got
something.
Oh, yeah, my
Just put it
salad.
on your
Yeah, you
salad.
right.
Any
Toss it on
any
your
groceries
salad.
you want to eat.
You can toss it on your salad.
Put it up there, no problem, honey.
That's
Am
it.
I true?
Oh,
That is the
goodness.
truth.
That's it.
I
You
know.
can put it on
Yeah,
everything.
no salads, man.
Oh, yeah.
But this is straight oil, that you can use. And it does, because it's grapeseed oil, it will help to moisturize your skin. All the oils in here are great for your skin. Now this is a whipped butter, okay? This cannot be taken internally because there are other essential oils added to it, like a patchouli oil that helps with, it has a warming effect. Okay, and then the Lang Lang, the YLANG, YLANG. That is the name of the essential oil. So
And it
that's the
smell
wood.
good. Like I don't know how
eat
she trapped this smell where you can't
Like
tell.
peppermint.
If she didn't tell you what was in there, you wouldn't know.
No.
I guess till you felt
But
it.
yeah, you will feel it.
So you feel it.
Well, you might not feel it, but
She will. Yeah, she feel it.
I mean, you can feel this.
Oh yeah, okay.
You know.
I need a bottle of that too.
Yep, load us all up. Load us all up.
No, I know we're being funny, but these are great products to have. And like I said, have a plan, because I plan on getting all of this, because I know I am an old man, and I know my back be hurting.
The deodorant, you cannot beat that Balm. I don't care if you don't buy nothing else. Buy the Balm and the lotion. But the Balm,
yes,
I'm telling you,
it's the truth.
So, do you have anything for headaches though? Like, because I'll be having
You
that.
can actually rub it on.
Oh, yeah.
Get out of here.
Rub it wherever you feel.
So I have to
pain
ingest it.
in your
I
head.
get this rub it on there.
Yeah.
Rub it on. Yeah.
It's a direct topical, and no, it will not get you high. Okay, like if you take a bottle of this wine and you rub it on your skin, are you gonna get drunk?
well, this one.
Right. Oh, that's a great question.
Because I know this comes through my pores as much as I have. Bro, y'all think about it. They are really my pain medication. I think I take 2 to 3 times a week for both of y'all, I think. And I'm just.
You all right.
I could deal with Brandon with no
Right.
problem.
You all right.
That's funny.
No, but.
All natural.
That's right. That's exactly handcrafted, women-owned, black-owned businesses. I love. You know what? And now I think about it, that is exactly how my life is set up right now.
Right.
I must agree with you.
I think so. As much as I take both of y'all products, that's why I'm the bomb, y'all. It's
That's
all
exactly
bomb.
why.
Bomb.
That's exactly why.
You a frustrated rapper, man. You be putting stuff together, don't you?
Now, to be perfectly honest, I'm completely new with business. I'm a creative mind. I want to be free and create.
Yeah.
You know, never mind the money, said nobody, not him.
You say y'all about the money. No, that's all right.
So I didn't know what direction to go in, and I didn't know where to start. Just being on Instagram and posting little pictures or things like that, I had no real direction. So I signed up for your class. And I need to let you know, I have been binge watching the classes. I'm so excited now. I have a plan. I have a way to do things.
That's awesome.
I'm not just out there trying to, I have help. And that's the most important thing, especially being black owned with black businesses, that we can actually help each other. We can work together.
Absolutely.
You know, forget what anybody say about us not getting along or whatever the case may be. I found a system that works by networking with you guys. When I met you, I was fresh out the church and just
Green.
yes,
Green.
you know, but actually meeting somebody who makes her own wine, I was blown away. I was completely blown away. I've never seen anybody, or you know, I was, you know, go to Giant. I'm not a drinker. I don't drink wine, so I go to Giant Eagle and see the wines. I didn't see you. You know, so
John Eagle get her wine in there. You heard
Yes,
that?
reputation matters.
Right.
John Eagle got slipping.
yes.
Coming for you, Giant Eagle.
So
no.
just to see how you operate in business, how Mary operated in business, how Tim operated in bringing everybody together, I was just overwhelmed. I was really grateful. I was really
And we
thankful.
are all grateful that we all met, you know.
No, absolutely. I
It's
mean,
family.
like you said,
It's
the
family
whole point of us, what we do here, like it's the whole point of elevating each other. You know, like you said, what you don't know, she definitely knows.
We don't call her for money for
Right.
nothing.
Right.
On the money.
And I've been binge watching the Pull Up Experience videos.
You already
Thank
watched
you.
it.
Y'all just think I sit at home and watch videos all day. No, I let them play, I'm listening, I'm working.
That's right.
So, but it's helpful because I didn't realize all the talent that's here in Cleveland.
You got some phenomenal
Oh,
people,
yes.
including
y'all.
Yes.
No, hands
so
up.
sad that you just said yes, like, and trusted the process of let us just come and introduce the world to you.
Yes.
And that has been a blessing to us. First of all, for me personally, because once I've met you and used this, I think that's the biggest thing. Because it's one thing to say, oh, this person exists and they do this and that.
Mm-hmm.
But coming from an actual customer user, like, no, this works, y'all. This works. Go get it.
Right.
It changes the game, so I could confidently introduce you
Right.
to our audience and say, no, this lady exists, y'all. This is actually really, really
Mhm.
good.
This ain't an endorsement type work deal. where you
Yeah,
know-
it's not like some paid for play
Right.
type of
Right.
thing. This is all like, can you please come? And she's like, I don't know. And we're like, come
Mhm.
on,
Right.
please, Miss Kim. And she came through, y'all. And what y'all don't know is I messed this up one time before. We actually tried to do this before, and we didn't do it. We tried to do it on my phone. Brandon takes 70,000 times a day, so I didn't have no data left. And it didn't record nothing. So we had to do it again.
And we appreciate you.
We appreciate
Because
y'all.
you just
Thank y'all
came
for
back
having
like
us.
you never
Thank
left.
you for
With
having
all of
me.
the
Yes.
information.
Yes, it's a lot of information. I have it on my website, but you can DM me if you got questions.
So you guys have mentorship?
Have them
You guys will be mentoring people if they want to know?
Sure.
Is that reluctant?
Because it might not have been a part of her plan, but
Well,
I
I
think
wanted
that's what she's
to-
doing. Saying,
I want to
sure.
put together an e-guide.
Yeah.
You
That
know,
would be
that people
amazing.
can
That is
download.
dope.
That would have banks. There's certain banks that you can bank at. You can't bank at every bank and operate this kind of business. When I first set my
Ooh,
website
okay.
up and I used PayPal, and I got everything set up and everything ready to sell. And as soon as I made my first sale, they shut me down.
Because you
Because they
can't sell
can't
it on
sell.
there.
Yeah, they can't use PayPal
Wow.
to sell that.
Mhm.
I didn't know.
See?
But, so I'm bumping heads and going that route, finding out what I can do, what I can't do, even as far as labels and finding the right sizes, what is allowed on the labels, what isn't allowed on the labels. And I would just want to put a guide together to make it easier, than what it has been for me. So I believe God called me to do this though.
That's dope.
And when God calls you to do something, you just gonna do it. You just gonna do it.
That's good.
So he kept telling me, I kept hearing focus on this, focus on that. And probably because he knew I had a problem with focusing on stuff, because I want to create.
How did you push past that? Because a lot of us deal with that.
I didn't beat myself up if I wasn't focused. I didn't get on my case, because each day is a new day.
Yeah. You get some
So,
grace.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I had to give myself a lot of grace, but I was also excited about what I was doing. So if you're
That does it.
creative and then you're excited, it's not hard to focus.
Yeah.
Until I run into a problem, then I have to take a few steps back. But don't get discouraged. Don't stop. Don't quit. Just keep going, and just take it one day at a time, and it'll be all right. You'll get it.
Well, I need my bomb.
So Brandon got this thing. He tried to drop bombs.
Yeah, I
We
got.
banned him like 3 episodes ago.
I had a state of the art system that I used to. Don't look at me like that. That I used to drop these bombs for, like, so the artist can know that was that was the time to take a note right there. And that was one right there, what you just said right there, guys. Give yourself grace. You're not gonna. Rome wasn't built in a day.
Right.
All great entrepreneurs will tell you. Like, I'm pretty sure you guys can tell everyone, like, when you guys start your business, it didn't start overnight. It was a process.
Yes.
You know?
And enjoy the journey.
And still,
Right.
Because you go through ups and downs, you go through busy periods, and then you go through periods where you're like, okay, where everybody at?
Right.
Like, what do I need to do different to get your product out? It's a constant hustle. When you're building up,
Yeah.
So you gotta keep people and bring new people.
Right.
Yes.
That's a tricky thing right there, because I get new clients all the time. My follow-up game is weak. I gotta work on my follow-up game.
Yeah.
Because I'm a beneficial babe about that. But don't look Joseph. Anyway, I have a question for y'all. So what you guys see yourself? What's next up for you guys? Because we got the great products here. we got the exclusive, by the way, put up experience exclusive mentorship also. But what's next up for you guys?
Distribution. Working on that. Hopefully through Amazon. I've been trying to get my labels.
Go ahead, Cameron.
Get my UPC codes so I can distribute on Amazon, and they can do all of the packing and the shipping and all of that, just to save myself some time. And eventually a lab where I can just go and
Create.
sit.
Amazing.
Just create.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So, yeah.
So we got like you all will be inside of all Balm laboratories or whatnot.
And I want to be a blessing to my entire family. And my family just isn't biological. You know, my family is people that I love. If you love somebody, you might as well just call them family.
Y'all my family, y'all.
Yeah, really?
You know what I'm saying? Like, man,
We're all family.
Yeah.
We just
You
do.
have
like
pretty fair for a square.
Yeah. I love to see people come up. You know, we love those stories where you see somebody come from nothing to something. You know, and that is something that I don't know if I aspire to do that for myself. That would be great. But I love to see it for somebody else. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that
That
something?
is, and you gotta start owning. You
Okay.
reach your chest
Yes.
out. Yeah.
Yes, that product is amazing. So you don't have anything to worry about.
Because it's selling.
Yeah.
You know, they say it sell itself. It kind of does. And I love how you've been able to, first of all, demystify the idea of even having a cannabis business and kind of diversify what that looks like. Because a lot of us think if you're not selling a bush or a piece of candy, you're not in the industry.
Right.
And there's so many more ways and so many more purposeful ways to actually jump in the industry and be very successful and still be of service to the community, to your people, to your family, you know? And I love that you are sharing that with us. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes.
So when my friend's beard is growing in, y'all know why. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Once you
Definitely
start working
will.
for him,
Yeah,
you make sure you use it double time, okay?
Of course.
Like Black Santa.
Right. No.
Or at least the real Jake, because you know Jake was that far.
Here you go, man. Here you go.
Double time.
3 things. If somebody was watching this episode, what would it be about 3 things? It doesn't have to only be 3, but that you would want somebody who was watching this episode to get from this episode.
So you said so many dope things.
Wonderful.
Wow, 3 things. The first thing is enjoy the journey. Whatever it is you feel like you want to do, whatever it is you feel like you need to do or you're called to do, just do it. Like Nike, you know, just don't be afraid.
Yeah.
Another term I heard for being afraid was the word coward. And somebody presented that to me because I was struggling, you know, and just didn't want to move forward because of fear. You know, and somebody was talking to me and they say, either you trust them or you don't. And you know, another word for fear is coward. And immediately I was like almost offended. I'm not a coward. I'm just I'm not a coward. You know, but you have to keep, you know, thinking, well, I'm not a coward. And I can do this. And I am smart. You're smarter than you think you are. You're much smarter than you think you are. But this is a journey. So enjoy the journey. Don't trip. Just enjoy the journey and go on with it. So yeah. And I have 3 grown children. I have worked the whole time they were in school. I started out, we started out in the military and we met at Desert Storm. So when we came back, so it was just straight to work. You know, and then the kids. I worked at Case Western Reserve for a lot of years. I worked at Case Western Reserve in the med school. And one thing I took away from there is that they won't let you graduate until you pass the test. But you can take the test as many times as you need to. But they ain't gonna let you graduate until you do it. So, and that's what I'm like, once I pass the test, then I'll be all right. You know, but right. So I used to have a fear of tests. You know, but once you realize you take one, you just take another, you take another, you take another. What is there to be afraid of? You just take it, it's just a test. It's only a test. You know, and we can get past that. It might take a little longer than others, it might take a little longer sometimes, but eventually you'll get it done,
That's right.
and you will do it.
Yeah.
What's that? The 59th thing.
Nah.
That's actually the second.
Yeah, those two. Yeah.
The third thing is so I've been working, did a lot of jobs in the military, worked in the operating room, and now I'm at the age where I'm at where the kids aren't at home. I'm not ready to retire. I'm not anywhere close to thinking about retiring. So it's not too late. If you want to do something new, if you want to start something new, if you want to start your own business, if you want to go out there and start your own nonprofit, it is not too late. I don't care if you're 9, 59, 89, 109.
I love that.
You can do whatever it is.
Yep.
That was
Not gonna sit around and wait on the other shoe to drop. Oh, look at me. I'm so old. We're not gonna have that mentality.
That's good. That's real good.
And take it easy on yourself.
Take it easy.
I like that.
No, I mean, I love it because I got my license 2 years ago, so I was 33 years old, and I'm like at 35, like I'm a has-been now. I'm like a has-been, like how
It's kind of old. This
you know
shirt.
what? Get off my
I
shirt.
wasn't gonna say
Don't
nothing,
touch the
but-
shirt. I'm just playing.
You were way back in college for that one.
But seriously, I thought at like 33, like I was too old to start a new career and whatnot. But I'm like, I'm still young. I still got it.
Okay, I ain't gonna say that, but you definitely are still young for sure.
But I mean, for a lot of people, they think that if they're not 20 or younger, like they it's old for them. No, like you said, you still got it.
Yeah.
Go after
I
it.
got my degree at 36.
See?
Cool.
I got my degree for respiratory therapist at
Did you
36.
really?
Ooh, wow.
Killing
That's
it
not
ever
easy.
since.
That's some work.
Oh yeah,
that's
and
awesome.
it was tough being out of school for so long.
Right, yeah.
And going back and starting the chemistries and the biology
Exactly,
and,
right.
again and learning the bones and the microbiology. It was really tough for me, and it was a lot of times where I felt like one thing about me when I start something, I'm gonna finish it. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna finish it. But I had some hard times where I was like, can you finish it? Can you absorb all this knowledge and feel comfortable with knowing how to critically think in a critical situation? So yeah, it is never too late. I decided what I wanted to do and
Went for it.
Made your mind up. Yep. That's good. That's good. This started out as a hobby. This started out as just, let's see what I can do, into people give me advice, people giving me suggestions, and that's okay. I get a little offended because I'm sensitive about my product.
You're an artist, you're sensitive about your stuff.
All kind of stuff, and initially I might have been like, I don't know. But it takes me a minute, I gotta think about it, and if I agree with it, we go with it, but if not, it's still my product. And that's one thing about having my own business. I can say I make the shots, and some of them might be wrong and some of them might be right, but they're still mine.
It's yours.
That's way better than working for somebody else.
Absolutely.
I believe.
Absolutely.
I believe. I was just talking with a friend about that yesterday, who served for a long time at Cleveland Clinic. Been there for a while, and then new people come along and then decide that you're obsolete or you're not
That's the worst.
relevant
anymore.
anymore. And that's the most frustrating thing. When they really don't care about me.
Yeah.
So you gotta care about you.
I needed that. I needed that. Truly. I'm in that space right now. And having my own business makes it different and a little easier for me because I have something else going on. But I can't imagine being in that position when you don't.
Right.
And you're forced to make a decision that you're not comfortable with.
Right.
But we all know you gotta be uncomfortable to move forward to grow.
That's the truth.
That's right.
For real. That is the truth. And God will bring you to a place of uncomfortableness. That's the word.
No, that's real.
It's like you said on attack. Same chair, but there's a tack there now. So now you gotta get up or you gotta jump up, and figure out what's going on. But you can do it. Even if it is a hard place. you can get through it. You can. So I just want to encourage everybody, because it has been a hard past couple of years, you know, but I want to sit around and talk about how hard it's been. I want to talk about how good it's going to be. You know?
Right. Man, we all got the motion now.
You just come on and say the perfect thing at the right time.
No, that's good.
Yes.
And I don't think people be knowing that, like interviews, you know, y'all thinking, you know, we all are doing it for y'all, but some of these interviews
we get just as much from it.
Right.
We do. We get a lot from it.
Really do.
Not only the networking and if you think about it, we have these people on and we're building a bigger network every time.
Absolutely.
Not just for us, but for all of you.
Yes.
We're building a bigger network so that you can watch and say, hey, I remember, dang, I need this. Oh, I remember they had somebody on the pull-up experience. Let me go back and get that information. Let me get, and we're all growing and getting something from this.
Yes,
from
we are.
this happening as a community in a whole, and that is the whole process. Like Ms. Kim said, so that we can grow together and support each other and work together, because we absolutely can.
Absolutely.
And we're showing you that we can.
Exactly. Yes, we are. We are.
So we
showing
want
that
to
we
thank
can
you
do that.
guys for being on.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you so much. For all of our viewers, we will have all their information in the notes. And do you guys have anything else you want to say or any more questions?
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you.
No,
I
appreciate it so
really
much.
appreciate you giving me the space to be able to talk about something that people don't talk about a whole lot. Either they're afraid or they don't want to let people know that they're associated, and then there are other people that just don't care.
Yeah.
You know, and that's fine. But then there's other people who are in the closet about it. I was been in the closet about it for years.
And that's
You
so
know?
crazy, because there's no way you can hide this no more.
Well, no, especially not then, and not the smell. I don't even know what I was thinking.
She perfected it by the time it got to me, y'all, because you can't tell. If she wouldn't have said it, like I said, until you feel it, like, I could do the cabbage patch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel way better.
Yes.
And just laughing.
You shot. You shot because it really works. So you kind of shot like, hey, okay, this is the
If I
real
don't
deal.
use it, I'm walking like Frankenstein, for real. So it will help to loosen you up, and it takes away the stiffness. So even if you know, y'all young folks don't think y'all have any pain, I see y'all young folks like I'm like.
Right,
I didn't say
there with us.
I don't want to get pushed. So.
You know, every once in a while you think I sound like my mom. You know,
Definitely happens.
Yes. And speaking of my mom, she has bad arthritis in her feet, where her toes, you know, looks like they're keeping a secret. Almost. Sorry, Mom, it's the truth. But you know, her feet, you know, from arthritis.
Yeah.
You know, and I let her use the rub. I told her I went to Texas and I made her use it. You know, and I watched her limbs, her toes just loosen up and slowly begin to come apart. You know? So yeah, I have a cancer patient. I don't want to say patient, but I have cancer, people who have cancer. And they have a particular skin cancer where their skin has been eaten away. And so he started using my rub, and his skin is growing back because of the collagen and the fatty acids and all the amino acids, like 21 amino acids. So his skin started growing back. He went to the doctor, and the doctor's like, well, I couldn't have prescribed you anything better. Keep doing what you're doing. That's a blessing to me.
That really is a blessing.
That's like worth more than money to me.
It is.
For real, knowing this, a person who's not a chemist, who's not a pharmacist, who's not a doctor, you know, who doesn't have a degree in this, to create something like this, I'm more than grateful.
That's
You
God
know,
right
When
there.
the Lord's work, right?
Yeah, but neuropathy, the people who have nerve problems from diabetes, I have a couple of those people. So I really want to hit up every nursing home and just start rubbing every elder for every patient.
Yeah, that's the
perfect.
move.
Can I pray for you?
That's the
Start
move.
rubbing on them.
All right.
You know, what you doing? Put some weed on,
But you know what? That would be
That's the
actually
move.
super. Like that would be great for these products because they actually work. I think that's the part that I love the most, that they work and it's not Oh, I really love it. So I gotta pay some bills, y'all. Y'all know me. I don't like to be in the dark. First off, this episode has been sponsored by the Balm Company.
Yeah.
Make sure that you are going to support them. Check out their website at www.theallbalm.com, where you are able to check it out. The labels might be a little different. They switching up the back end, but on the front end, you can still buy it and get everything that you see here pictured, from the hair oils. Whether you have fine hair or very thick, they got something for everybody. They have rubs and lotions. They also have personal lubricants, whether you want a whipped cream or an oil. Make sure that you are supporting them. You can also hit them up on Instagram at _allbalm or Facebook The All Balm. That's BALM Palm with a B. Okay. Next up, y'all. My favorite. We got 2U Wines. This is actually where we are filming from today. We are at the Wine Boutique. Make sure you guys come Thursday through Saturday to come and get you a bottle, a glass, maybe even a cup of slushy. What they do have is located at 4425 Mayfield Road, South Euclid, Ohio. 44121. Again, if you do come, what I like to say, Cabernet is reserved for Bay. So if y'all see the black tops, save me one on the shelf. Everything else, have at it. I'm telling y'all, it's the bomb. Take it to your mom. She gonna bring you back. I know.
She's a good rapper, y'all.
Also
And
available.
again, 10% off cab.
Yes.
Mission beneficial bag.
Yes, just don't take the last one. Also, they are available on DoorDash. If you ain't got time to get out, y'all, hit them up on DoorDash. Make sure you make your order. You can send your driver to come pick it up, and then you can really feel fancy schmancy while you get a sip. Last but not least, y'all, we definitely want to shout out the pull-up experience ourselves. Actually, before we do us, I'm gonna make sure I hit my people up. Shout out to Social Master.
So, shout out to y'all.
Yes.
Yes.
Love the product.
Yes.
Love it.
Now, if you guys don't know, you've been hiding under a rock, or maybe you still ordering paper cards from some weird online place. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna help you get your life together, especially your business life.
Not the splat.
We got credit card like business cards. So you keep it in your wallet at any given time. You always got it while you're on the go. If their phone gets too close to you, or you can pull it out and actually let them scan the QR code from their camera. It'll
Bing,
take
bada
them to
boom.
your Social Master
of it.
profile, which will have all of your payment information,
The rundown.
websites,
Oh, wow.
Instagram, and all their social media platforms. They can add you to contact easily, save you in their contact list, and then at any given time, they can go back and actually pull up all that information that was there on your profile. Make sure you guys support them today. Click the link in the show notes below. Again, if you want 20% off, right now you can use Beneficial Bay, and I'm working on one for the whole pull-up experience, so y'all can just put TPUE, because I know y'all lazy like me. Other than that, y'all, the pull-up experience, we are on episode 42, appropriately named, because this was like our 420 episode anyway. Put a little umph on it for y'all. But we are coming into our 50th episode.
Yes,
We will have that by
excited.
the top of next month. And some of y'all just now getting to know us, just now watching us, this might be your first
Wow.
time. Make sure y'all catch us. We will be celebrating and doing a 50 and fine type of celebration at Tower City on May the 6th. Right after that, in June.
Y'all alumni, so y'all.
Yes,
Yeah.
all of our
Alumni.
alumni will be there. So you want to
Right.
talk ultimate networking? As much as y'all been watching these people, come and have a conversation.
talk to
Come
them.
ask the
Yes.
questions we didn't ask. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe on this video too, because y'all know I don't play about that. Make sure y'all get our views up. Also, June we will be doing a Young Entrepreneur Summit. Yes, so say yes to these young entrepreneurs out here. Anybody 21 and under who is in the city of Cleveland or surrounding areas looking to build or grow their business. We are here to support you. We'll be having a pop-up shop again at the mall for anybody interested. And then that week before, if you're nervous or a social introvert like some of us here at the table, don't worry, we got you. So before you even hit that pop-up shop, we're going to have a great celebration the week before. We're actually going to get our mindset together, learn about how to target the right people,
Education.
how to set up our vendor tables, how to pitch at a pop-up shop, and actually make the sales, right? We're doing all of that because we got you just like you got us. But we're going to say yes to y'all, and y'all make sure y'all saying yes to us and support not only the entrepreneurs who got it, but the youth of tomorrow. We always talk about generational wealth, legacy leaving. Let's make sure we actually put our money where our mouth is and support these kids. Come out and make sure that you are supporting great initiatives. Anything Pull Up Experience got going on, y'all know it's about. We are not your average networkers. Shout out to my bro, Not Your Average Agent. If you're looking to buy a home in the city of Cleveland or surrounding areas, make sure y'all hit him up. If he can't help you, he can definitely forward you to somebody who he can. You can trust his recommendation for sure. And if you need him to post you on his page with his 25,000 followers today, y'all make sure y'all hit him up. And I'm gonna get a link for him too, because he's gonna start paying y'all and he's gonna start monetizing for sure. Right? Yeah, he's helping. He's gonna monetize his platform and really make sure that he gets y'all out. I am, and I'm not your average agent. Okay, I'm just kidding. Does anybody else have anything I might have missed or could think of?
I think you hit it all.
All right, y'all. Y'all know how I am. Pay my bills like Beyonce. I don't think we can close no better than that, y'all. This is episode 42.
See y'all next time.
All right, be good or be good at it. Bye.
I need some of that Balm now, Lord Jesus.
Right. Should have got some. Did you?